Hey everyone, Neil deGrasse Tyson here, and welcome to Faltu Kida. When we think about history, we often picture grand events, revolutions, inventions, epic battles. But what about the smaller stories, the ones that happened on seemingly ordinary days, like, say, February 20th? Believe it or not, February 20th is a cosmic cocktail of fascinating events full of quirky coincidences, surprising discoveries, and even a few space-related happenings. We're talking about a day that saw everything from the first American to orbit the Earth to the launch of the Mir space station. And yes, we'll even uncover some of those hilarious historical hiccups that make you wonder, what were they thinking? So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through time, exploring the remarkable stories that unfolded on February 20th. Oh, and be sure to stick around to the end, because I have a feeling you'll want to hear about what happened on February 19th too. Alright, let's kick things off with a few fun facts that'll make you the life of your next virtual trivia night. Did you know that on February 20th, 1962, John Glenn became the first American to orbit the Earth, circling the planet 3 times aboard the Friendship 7 spacecraft? Talk about a giant leap for mankind. And now for a story that's a little less outer space and a little more oops. Picture this. It's 1971 and you're relaxing at home listening to the radio when suddenly, bam, an emergency broadcast alert cuts in, warning of, well, nobody really knows. Turns out the US emergency broadcast system accidentally sent out a test message on the wrong frequency, causing nationwide confusion and probably a few spilled cups of coffee. Hey, we've all been there, right? Those moments where you hit reply all when you shouldn't have, or accidentally call your boss mom. It happens to the best of us, even to the folks in charge of national emergency alerts. But February 20th isn't all about space travel and accidental broadcasts. It's also a day for celebrating the things we love. For all you animal lovers out there, February 20th is National Love Your Pet Day. That's right, a whole 24 hours dedicated to showering our furry, feathered, or even scaled companions with extra love and affection. And because no celebration is complete without a delicious treat, February 20th also happens to be National Cherry Pie Day. I'm talking about the flaky, buttery crust filled with sweet, tart cherries. Is your mouth watering yet? Now, let's shift gears from the fun and festive to the truly historic. On February 20th, 1792, President George Washington signed the Postal Service Act, officially establishing the United States Postal Service. Fast forward to February 20th, 1986, and we find ourselves at the dawn of a new era in space exploration with the launch of the Mir space station by the Soviet Union. This incredible feat of engineering marked a pivotal moment in our understanding of long-duration spaceflight and paved the way for future collaborations in space, like the International Space Station. But February 20th wasn't all about groundbreaking achievements and technological marvels. It also witnessed its share of tragedy, reminding us of the fragility of life and the importance of learning from the past. The crash, involving a Garuda Indonesia flight, occurred during a routine domestic flight from Jakarta to Medan. While the exact cause of the accident remains a subject of investigation, it's believed that a combination of factors, including pilot error and poor weather conditions, contributed to the tragedy. The loss of 22 lives, including passengers and crew members, sent shockwaves through Indonesia and the aviation community worldwide. It highlighted the importance of rigorous safety protocols, ongoing pilot training, and the need for continuous advancements in aircraft design and technology. The 1981 Garuda Indonesia crash serves as a solemn reminder that even in an age of technological advancement, air travel is not without its risks. But let's shift gears now from the somber to the celebratory. February 20th also happens to be the birthday of some truly remarkable individuals who've left an indelible mark on the world. First up, we have the one and only Rihanna, born Robin Rihanna Fenty on this day in 1988. From her chart-topping music career to her groundbreaking entrepreneurial ventures in fashion and beauty, Rihanna has become a global icon, inspiring millions with her talent, drive, and unwavering confidence. And speaking of icons, February 20th also marks the birthday of the legendary Sidney Poitier, born in 1927. While we celebrate the lives of those born on February 20th, we also take a moment to remember those who left us on this date. One such individual whose legacy continues to inspire generations is Frederick Douglass. Born into slavery in 1818, Douglass escaped to freedom and became a powerful voice in the abolitionist movement. On February 20th, 1895, Douglass attended a meeting of the National Council of Women in Washington, D.C., where he delivered a rousing speech on the importance of women's suffrage. Shortly after leaving the meeting, he suffered a heart attack and passed away at his home in Anacostia. Now, let's travel across the globe to the Gambia, a small West African nation with a rich history and vibrant culture. For the people of the Gambia, February 20th holds special significance. It's their Independence Day. On this day, in 1965, the Gambia gained its independence from British rule. After more than 2 centuries under colonial rule, the Gambia embarked on a new chapter, one defined by self-determination, cultural pride, and the pursuit of a brighter future. Independence Day in the Gambia is a time for celebration, reflection, and honoring the sacrifices of those who fought for their freedom. It's a day filled with parades, music, dancing, and traditional ceremonies that showcase the country's unique heritage and vibrant spirit. The year was 2001. The world watched in disbelief as the FBI apprehended Robert Hanssen, a veteran FBI agent who had been secretly spying for the Soviet Union and later Russia for over 2 decades. Hanssen's betrayal sent shockwaves through the US intelligence community and beyond, exposing vulnerabilities in national security and raising questions about how such a high-ranking official could operate undetected for so long. For years, Hanssen had been selling classified information to the Soviets and Russians, compromising sensitive intelligence operations, putting lives at risk, and undermining US foreign policy. The Hanssen case served as a wake-up call for intelligence agencies worldwide, highlighting the need for enhanced security measures, stricter vetting procedures, and a constant vigilance against internal threats. It was a stark reminder that even in the digital age, human intelligence and counterintelligence remain critical components of national security. Now let's journey back in time to the tumultuous days of World War II. On February 20th, 1943, tragedy struck in the icy waters of the North Atlantic. The SS Dorchester, an American troop transport ship carrying over 900 soldiers, sailors, and civilian contractors, was torpedoed by a German U-boat. Amidst the chaos and terror, 4 Army chaplains, George Fox, Alexander Good, Clark Poling, and John Washington, distinguished themselves through extraordinary acts of courage and selflessness. They calmed frightened men, guided them to safety, and even gave up their own life jackets to those who had none. The sinking of the SS Dorchester and the heroism of the 4 chaplains became a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made during World War II and the enduring power of faith, compassion, and unity in the face of adversity. From the icy depths of the ocean, we now turn our attention to the towering peaks of the French Alps. On February 20th, 2010, a devastating avalanche struck near the ski resort of Val d'Isère, a popular destination for winter sports enthusiasts. The avalanche, triggered by heavy snowfall and strong winds, roared down the mountainside with terrifying speed and force, burying everything in its path. Rescue teams worked tirelessly in treacherous conditions, using probes and avalanche dogs to locate survivors buried beneath the snow. The Val d'Isère avalanche served as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of respecting the mountains and their potential dangers. But February 20th isn't all about tragedy and disaster. It's also a day for exploration and discovery, for uncovering the hidden wonders that lie beneath the surface of our planet. In 2019, on this very day, a group of explorers ventured deep into the jungles of Vietnam, their headlamps cutting through the darkness as they navigated a network of underground tunnels and chambers. Their mission to explore the depths of Son Doong Cave, a natural wonder so vast and awe-inspiring that it had only recently been discovered. The discovery of Son Doong Cave and its hidden wonders served as a powerful reminder that our planet still holds countless secrets waiting to be uncovered. From the depths of caves to the heights of cliffs, February 20th has also witnessed events that remind us of the delicate balance between beauty and danger that exists in nature. On this day in 2014, a tragic cliff collapse occurred on the picturesque Greek island of Santorini, a popular tourist destination known for its stunning sunsets, whitewashed villages, and volcanic landscapes. The collapse, triggered by heavy rains that eroded the cliff face, sent tons of rock and debris tumbling into the Aegean Sea below. The incident, while tragic, served as a reminder of the powerful forces that shape our planet and the importance of respecting the natural world and its inherent unpredictability. It highlighted the need for vigilance, preparedness, and a healthy respect for the power of nature. February 20th also stands as a stark reminder of the human capacity for violence and the devastating impact of terrorism. On this day in 2005, a horrific terrorist attack shook Beirut, Lebanon, claiming the lives of innocent people and leaving a city scarred. The attack, a suicide car bombing, targeted a bustling commercial district in a predominantly Christian neighborhood, sending shockwaves through the city and beyond. In the aftermath of the attack, people from all walks of life came together to condemn the violence, offer support to the victims and their families, and begin the long process of rebuilding their shattered lives and communities. The Beirut bombing served as a tragic reminder of the global reach of terrorism and the urgent need for international cooperation to combat this scourge. From the depths of human conflict to the rumblings of the earth itself, February 20th has also witnessed the raw power of nature unleashed in the form of earthquakes. On this day in 2013, a powerful earthquake struck near the city of Kyzyl in southern Siberia, Russia. The quake, measuring 6.1 on the Richter scale, shook buildings, cracked windows, and triggered landslides in the remote mountainous region. While there were no fatalities reported, the earthquake served as a reminder of the Earth's immense power and the importance of being prepared for natural disasters. It highlighted the need for earthquake-resistant infrastructure, early warning systems, and disaster preparedness plans to mitigate the impact of such events. For Buddhists around the world, February 20th marks a day of profound significance, Nirvana Day. This day commemorates the death of Siddhartha Gautama, the historical Buddha, and his passing into parinirvana, the final state of enlightenment and liberation from the cycle of birth and death. On this day, Buddhists gather in temples and monasteries to meditate, chant sutras, and reflect on the Buddha's teachings. They offer flowers, incense, and light candles to symbolize the impermanence of life and the importance of seeking enlightenment. Nirvana Day is a time for spiritual renewal, for letting go of attachments, and for cultivating compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. And there you have it, February 20th in all its cosmic glory. From the first American to orbit the Earth to the launch of the Mir space station, from the tragic sinking of the SS Dorchester to the discovery of the awe-inspiring Sun Dung Cave. This date reminds us that history is a tapestry woven from threads of triumph and tragedy, innovation and destruction, celebration and remembrance. If you enjoyed this journey through time, be sure to check out our previous video about February 19th. Trust me, it's just as fascinating. You'll find the link on the end screen. And hey, if you have any fascinating facts about any date, be sure to drop them in the comments below. You never know, we might just feature them in a future video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and let's keep exploring the universe together. Until next time, stay curious.